Good day everyone. Today I will report about Article 4, Section 1. Before we proceed, let's define what is citizenship. So citizenship is a legal relationship between a person and a country. And what is the difference between citizenship and nationality? Nationality is simply the country where you came from. Example, if you're from Philippines, so you're considered as a Filipino. So let's proceed to Section 1, Number 1. Those who are citizens of the Philippines at the time of the adoption of this Constitution. People who are present in the Philippines during the adoption of the Constitution is a Filipino. Number 2. Those whose father or mother are citizens of the Philippines. Child whose parent is a Filipino is considered as Filipino. This is based on the jus sanguinis principle. These are the citizens of the Philippines from birth without having to perform any act to acquire or perfected the Philippine citizenship. Let's answer the question, how can you be a natural-born Filipino citizen? Philippine nationality law is based upon jus sanguinis. So what is jus sanguinis? It is a principle which talks about the parents of a child. If the parent of a child is a Filipino, he is considered as Filipino. This principle is being practiced in Philippines. Take note, a child born of a Filipino father or a Filipino mother, either the child is legitimate or illegitimate, is still a natural-born Filipino.
Article 4, Section 1. Number 3. It is stated that those born before January 17, 1973 of Filipino mothers who elect Philippine citizenship upon reaching the age majority. According to the old 1935 Constitution, if a child is born to a Filipino mother and foreign father, the child was born an alien and remain alien until he or she elects Philippine citizenship after reaching the majority age. This rule was changed under the 1987 Constitution. A Filipina does not lose her citizenship by marriage to an alien. Number 4. Naturalized citizen. Those who are naturalized in accordance with law. Aliens or foreigner can be a Philippine citizen through naturalization, or a process of allowing a foreigner who lives in one country to become a citizen of another country. However, they must first renounce their original citizenship before they become naturalized Filipinos.
Natural-born citizens are those who are the citizens of the Philippines from birth, without having to perform any act to acquire or perfect their Philippine citizenship. Examples of this are you and I. If one were born and raised here in the Philippine soil, then they are automatically considered as a Filipino citizen with only one requirement, which is in the second part of Section 2. Those who elect Philippine citizenship in accordance with Paragraph 3, Section 1, which is those born before January 17, 1973 of Filipino mothers who elect Philippine citizenship upon reaching the age of majority, hereof shall be deemed natural-born citizen. So if one was born from a Filipino mother before January 17, 1973, then they could choose to be considered or elected as a Filipino citizen as stated in paragraph 3 of section 1. They have the right to choose this when they reach the age of majority, which in the Philippines is the age of 18. After then, they are considered as natural-born Filipino citizen.
I will continue the discussion about Article 4 about citizenship, and I will discuss the Section 3. And Philippine citizenship may be lost or required in the manner provided by the law. So the citizenship lost, it was lost, and there are two about the loss of citizenship or reacquired in the manner provided by the law. So first is that involuntary and voluntary. So I will discuss first the involuntary. Involuntary, it means that by birth or place of birth. So this sa kagipanganak or blood relationship. So place of birth is sa kagipanganak. So that is involuntary. And how paano ni nga ang imong involuntary mawala, malos. First is that cancellation of certificate of naturalized by the court. So it be cancellation. And the second is that deserter of the Philippine Armed Forces in the Philippines in the times of war. So it could be lost, and that is loss of involuntary citizenship. And the second is that voluntary. So when we heard voluntary, is that mismo ikaw. Example for that, you are in Philippines, then you are traveling in another country, and when you are in Philippines, and it could be naturalized in another country. So ngadto ka, then that time we have renunciation about citizens, and then ning abot ka sa lugar ng imong ginatuan or country, it will be out of allegiance na subscribing to out of allegiance. So mao na isang kuan og mo biyahe kag sa laing lugar. So when we say voluntary, naturalized ka as a Filipino, buo jud ka, or except in the case of collective naturalization. So i-discuss na sa mga kaubanan. So paano nga mawala ang imong pagka-voluntary? So the citizenship nimo ma-lost, mawagtang, pero voluntary. First is that naturalized in a foreign country. So by naturalized in a foreign country, so adto ka ma-naturalized in other country, and it could be express of renunciation of the citizenship. It could be, and also accepting commission in the armed forces in the foreign country. So it could be lost to your citizenship, and it could be a voluntary mismo. And these are the, and by the use of that, it could, by the use of the RE 9225, Citizenship Retention and Reacquisition Act 2003, state that natural born in the Philippine citizenship, because of their naturalization of citizen of the foreign country, are deemed to have reacquired Philippine citizenship upon taking out allegiance of the Philippines. So by the help of this 9225, by the help it could be mukuan na pugag positive act by applying retention, pananatili, to mabalik nimo da Philippine to our citizenship. No, ibalik nimo para pagbalik nimo you can ma-enjoy nimo ang about you can enjoy the rights or your own rights and privilege of being Filipino citizenship. And for that, reacquisition of the lost Philippine citizenship, the first is that naturalization. So imo nang ikuha nimo pagka naturalization nimo, providing with the applicant position of oh yes. And the second is that repatriation, recovery of the original citizenship. So pa-recovery mo. And the third is a direct act of the Congress. So direct act of the Congress. So kung makita dito or about your simply as a record. And that's all about the section 3 of the article 4. And it will continue to my classmates. Thank you.
Article 4, Section 4 says that citizens of the Philippines who marry aliens shall retain their citizenships unless, by their act or omission, they are deemed under the law to have renounced it.
Example of this is, if a Filipino citizen married an alien, then he or she decided to change his or her citizenships and to live into the other country. And if he or she decided to be back as a Filipino citizen and to live back here in the Philippines, then he or she will get it back.
In 1987 Philippine Constitution, Article 4, Section 5 says, dual allegiance of citizen is inimical to the national interest and shall be dealt with by law. So what is dual allegiance? Dual allegiance is loyalty to one or more states. Regards to that, there is a big difference between dual citizenship and dual allegiance. Dual citizenship is the existence of citizens of an individual. Example, the couple Cedric and May are both Filipinos, and they got married in America and had a child. Their future child in America will be American citizen and at the same time will also be Filipino citizen. That is because of country of America. That is because the country of America follows the policy of the so-called Jus Soli, and it will also become Filipino citizenship by the principle of Jus Sanguinis. And because of these principles, a person can acquire the existence of dual citizen. Aside from that, dual allegiance is a loyalty to one or more countries, as I've said. But only dual allegiance is written in the Philippine 1987 Constitution, and not the existence of dual citizenship, since the dual citizenship is only based in one country.